Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's video. We have a lot of things to discuss. As per the title, you see there is no more mt4. Okay, I'm not even going to waste your time because we have a lot of things to cover. Okay, I'm going to kind of create separate videos for every topic that we have because we do have quite a few things to discuss. Okay, first order of business, no more mt4. If you are not aware of what mt4 is basically a trading platform that traders use so that they're able to trade from their phones. Okay, it looks like this. Oh, it looks like this. Okay. And what's happening, if you haven't already heard, see, a lot of people will go into trading, okay? They'll go into trading and then it doesn't really work out, and then they come back after a period of time. And a lot will change within a period of time depending on how long you were gone for. I was currently actively trading when mt4 was not a thing anymore. I just went into mt4, ready to go, put in a trade idea, and I couldn't. My broker was gone. It was disconnected. Confusion. Now, this is fairly new. Okay, I believe that this just occurred in January so this month, the beginning of this year, and basically there is still MetaTrader 4. However, per the Dodd-Frank Act, yes, I did the research. Per the Dodd-Frank Act, okay, there is no more unregulated brokers that are able to use MetaTrader 4 as their platform. So essentially, if your broker is not regulated, you're not going to be able to go through MetaTrader 4 in order to, be the mediator between you and that trade, okay? Or you in the markets, basically. Now, what does this mean? Where do we go from here? Well, you can always trade, okay, on your computer, your PC. I've also seen people going through Safari if you have an iPhone or whatever web browser that you have with your Androids, and basically logging through your broker and getting to the web trading platform through there. Now, if you do need help with getting there, you can definitely hit up your customer service for your broker. You can definitely look it up. YouTube is everything. Okay. Now, what can be used, we discussed. I'm going to go over, because I have some notes here of some brokers that you guys can take advantage of. And that is coming up now. Okay. Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, I got it. So as you can see here, these are my notes. Okay. A quick overview of the difference between regulated and unregulated brokers. An unregulated broker is a broker who is not registered under, I believe it's the CFA. Is the CFA and NF? I don't know. But the moral of the story is they're not registered through the higher powers that be. Okay. They don't have their paperwork. There's a lot of shady business going on. You may be wondering to yourself, well, why would anybody even get with an unregulated broker? Well, in trading, we have what are called spreads. You get into a trade, right? You say, this is where I want to get into the trade, but the broker has to make money, right? The broker is the middleman. So the broker is going to get in at that area where you want to go into the trade, and then they're going to place you a bit higher or lower, depending on the direction of what the trade is supposed to be doing, right? Now, the broker is, CFTC and FAA. I have it right here for you guys. So you guys can go ahead and look at that while I monologue. So anyways, essentially what's happening is unregulated brokers, the whole appeal of an unregulated broker is the spread is smaller. A lot of people don't like higher spreads because with higher spreads comes a higher likelihood of being stopped out when you probably shouldn't have been, or whatever the case is, because you are not getting in at your true place. So when you have a regulated broker, the spread is going to be a bit higher, especially if you're trading volatile pairs like your cryptos, your indices, etc. Okay. Now, the con with your regulated brokers is that you cannot trade, indices and all those things. And that could be difficult for people who primarily focus on those things. I only now you do have brokers that will allow you to trade your cryptos. I still trade with an unregulated broker because I already had money put in, and that's just what I decided to do. But my advice from a 7-figure trader is to have multiple accounts, both with regulated and unregulated brokers, because at the end of the day, the more money you have spread out, the more accounts you have spread out, if anything was to go left with one account, it's not going to mean, never mind. Okay. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to stop the show. Okay. So I have here highlighted some, let me make sure. Oh, perfect. But I want you guys to see the full thing. So I have highlighted there for you guys, some brokers that you can use. Okay. Just do some research, see what you like, and, find what works best for you. Okay. The cons as well with regulated brokers, there is no hedging. What is hedging? Hedging is basically when you say, all right, let me use my Bitcoin as an example. Okay, let me just use this as an example for you guys. So let's say this is actually a trade that I'm currently waiting to come to me because, and so let's say this is where you wanted to sell, but you also knew that around here is where price would more than likely buy. Okay, and now let's say you go into your trading platform, order, hey, I want to sell here when it comes here, and I want to buy when it comes here. And you place both of those orders at the same time. Separate orders, yes, but you're placing them at the same time. That is called hedging. You cannot do that with a regulated broker. Okay, that is something that usually more riskier traders get into, and I wouldn't say I don't recommend it. Everything is per your trading plan, and your trading plan is per your character and your personality. So I mean, is it really a bad thing that there's no more MT4? I wouldn't say that. I would say that it's really about perspective. These laws are being set in place so that we are not about, a random corporation in St. Lucia taking our money, because that's what happened with, some brokers like FXWay and stuff like that. I actually had some money in FXWay, and I remember trying to get back into trading and trying to go back through FXWay, and it was not working. And it ended up working out in the long run because I know some traders who have their money in FXWay, and there is no customer service with unregulated brokers. You may have some, here and there, some touch and go communication, but it's not regulated. So they don't really owe you anything. So that is the risk that comes with working with unregulated brokers, but there's also lots of risks that come with trading in general. So we just have to pick our poison and move properly. So that is all for this video. I hope that I was able to help assist you in making your decision to trade with discernment. Okay, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for your time. Goodbye.